the true Jews? Hey, bro, young man, who are the true Jews today? Who are the true Jews? No. Who are the true Jews, sis? You don't know? Sam was just listening. Y'all just walked up.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not, but of the synagogue of Satan.
Y'all ever been up there? Don't park down the street.
I know what that's it.
You ever see the people on Saturday walking up and down the street with the black yarmulkes on their head? They say they're Jews, but guess what God said? No, they're not. By violence, right? By taking it, very good. That's how he got this land. So
angels activate. When I read that Obadiah, angels activate. Babylon, they gon' burn in fire.
So if that's the case, he kills people, takes the land and names it after himself. Read on.
And houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house.
What do?
Oppress a man and his house.
Isn't a white man called the oppressor? You ever heard that? It's okay. I know TT heard it. Yeah, the white man is called the oppressor. Read.
Even a man and his heritage.
What did they do to us? You gotta get on the bus, sis. Check that flyer out. He said even a man and his what?
Even a man and his heritage.
Like, think about this, said Jay. How did we get to America? On what? Huh? Did we walk there? How did the black race get to America? What did it say on that sign? You see it? You heard it? What'd you say? On the ship. Right, Tim? We got to America on a ship. Right? So what language did we speak before we got to America? Jay Thomas, ooh.
I don't know.
Think about it though.
Some people do say different words.
Yeah, but what language do we speak? We should know this. It gotta be, somebody had to teach y'all this. I know 2K ain't teaching y'all this. They teach y'all to be a shooting guard. Use Devin Booker, you win. That's what they teach. But you didn't know that. What language do you speak? That's what y'all ain't answer the question. You don't know, right? What were we called? What was our name? So you see how you said niggas? Quick, right? Yeah, I know that. I knew that. Look, Jay, niggas didn't come until we got to America. So what were we called before that? Timno, I know Timno. Huh? You know, it's not that you forgot. It's that nobody ever taught you. No. So, I'm going to tell you, they called us the Israelites. But what did the scripture just say? They do what?
They oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
You heard that? Don't get sidetracked. Even a man and his heritage. Your heritage is the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
Yeah, but guess what the white man did to you? He took it by violence. You understand that? I'm gonna show you how he took it. Give me 2nd Maccabees. Sis, come learn this knowledge, sis. Come learn this knowledge. He took it by violence. Give me 2nd Maccabees 6. I'm gonna show you what he did if you called yourself a Jew. Because look on the sign. What tribe y'all come from? Did y'all say it earlier? You said Africa, but what tribe you come from? Look at the top. What did it say? It said American Blacks. Right? What's the name beside it? This is name dash American Blacks. What's the name? What's this name? What? Why are you saying it like you scared, man? What is it? What? Judah! Y'all gotta put some respect on Judah, man. So, you came from what? Judah. Judah. Listen, the word Jew comes from what word? Jew is short for Judah. Y'all knew that? You know what a Jew is? You ever heard, oh, those are the Jews. You ever heard that? You heard that, right? But when you think of a Jew, you think of a white man, right? But if y'all are American blacks and you come from Judah, is Jews white? Are Jews white? Huh? How you know? Because you black. That's I'll take that. But I'm going to show you what the Bible says, what God says. All right? Give me Jeremiah 14:2. And hold your finger in 2 Maccabees, because we're talking about how the white man took y'all and took your heritage by violence. Took my heritage by violence, right? It's better than getting your low KD in Call of Duty, man.
Read. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
What does it say?
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
It said Judah, so sis, you'll probably be from the tribe of Judah in the car. Sis, you hear me in the car? It's okay, she's not listening. It says what?
Judah mourneth.
Said, what did it say? So what does that mean? Read it one more time.
Judah mourneth.
So who's Judah?
Judah morning?
Who's Judah?
I don't know.
You forgot already?
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Who's Judah? You watch too much TikTok, man.
How you know?
Who's Judah? That's y'all. When somebody says who's Judah, you should be like, yeah, that's me. Because that's your tribe. You should say, I'm from the tribe of Judah. You see what I'm saying? But it said Judah mourning. So the blacks, the American blacks, is in mourning right now. Are we not? Look how we do it, man. We can't even drive down Greenfield without seeing some damn police everywhere. Somebody just got shot. We're in mourning. Right? Look at us. So it says Judah mourneth, read.
And the gates thereof languish.
I mean, the gates is the leaders. It says the leaders languish. Languish means weak. The leaders of our people are weak. You ever notice how the white man has leaders that sit in the White House, right? Japan has leaders that sit in their building of power. All praises, sis. We're talking about the Israelites. It said in, Jay, what's your name?
Kaya.
Kaya, all praise Kaya. So just listen good. You ever notice how Japan has leaders, right? And their leaders aren't jokes. You feel what I'm saying? White man has leaders. Their leaders aren't jokes. I mean, they're serious about what they're doing. But look at our leaders. You know who we look up to? LeBron James. Who do you look up to, Sid? Look at who you look up to, man.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. Shit. He getting sturdy. King Von. Who y'all look up to? Young boy never broke again. And look, he's a young boy. Hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? Those aren't leaders. Those are entertainers. Somebody's writing their check. So the man that writes his check says, you can say this, you can't say that. You know that? So if he has somebody controlling him, how could he be a proper leader to your community?
Somebody, you look like somebody writing this stuff.
So I'm writing this check, right? A young boy never broke again. He has a record company he has to deal with. And they say, put this up, put that up. Do this, do that. Who you look up to? Right, they tell you what to say in the song. Who? Nipsey Hussle. Right, and Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? He was a prominent figure in the community. He seemed like he cared about his people, right? But think about it, bruh. Nipsey Hussle is an entertainer. Think about that. He's not a leader for real. He's an entertainer. I know he had some good things to say here and there, but his mission wasn't to lead. It was to make you listen to his music. You see what I'm saying? So who are our leaders? You say yourself? But if let's say you're blind. If you lead yourself, the blind lead the blind, you're going to go into a ditch. Right? That's why I want y'all to think about this. Who do you look up to? I'm trying to remember your name. Shay? Kaya. Oh, God, I was wrong. Jesus Christ. Kaya. You don't have any role models? No, you don't look up to Oprah? Nobody like that? That's bad too, though. Because when you look at white people, they have role models. They have people that they try to mimic and be like, right? We do too, but our role models are entertainers. That's why the Bible says the gates thereof what?
The gates thereof language.
Remember what it's talking about. What was the scripture talking about? Read it one more time.
Judah mourneth.
Who's Judah? Huh? Are you in there, Jay? Say it, boy. Judah. He was finished. Judah what?
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language. They are black.
They're what?
They are black.
Come on, bro. I remember you. Well, I forget his name, man. Hey. What was his name? Caleb, what was his name? I forgot it, bro. Yeah, athlete brother. I forget his name. We was talking to him the other day. Yeah. What's up, man? Come on, bro. Get you some cookies and now you finished. Read.
They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
So remember what it said. The Jews, Judah is black unto the ground. Right, Kaya? What color is the dirt? Brown?
Brown.
What was the first man made of? What did God make? Huh? The dirt. So what color was Adam?
Black.
So he would be considered a black man today, right? Huh? You knew that, but they didn't. Because it said Jews are brown like unto the ground. They're black like unto the ground. Right? Because God made the first man from the dirt. You understand that, Jay?
Hey, sis, are your lights going off? Are they gonna go off?
I think your car's still on. So it says the Jews are what?
They are black unto the ground.
So what color are the Jews today? They black. You with me, Sid? You sure? Yeah. They are black, right, Jay? Right, Tim? So if the Jews are black, how come there's people on the earth calling themselves Jews and ain't black? Huh? What do you think, Kaya? If the Jews are black like we just read, scripture says they're black like the ground.
Right.
If they're black, how come you got people on the earth today that call themselves Jews but are not that color?
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. False prophets?
Give me Revelation 2 and 9. I'm gonna show you what God says about that thing. Because what are we talking about? Huh? What'd you say?
Squirming.
Right, exactly. You're on point.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
You said, I know thy what?
I know thy works.
You heard it said? Jay? Y'all with me? Kaya? Y'all with me? Are you scrolling on TikTok? Come on.
And tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Thou art what?
Thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them
This is what Tim was quoting. Read.
which say they are Jews and are not.
What does blasphemy mean? Blasphemy means lies. Lies. It says, I know the what?
The blasphemy
The lies of them which what?
of them which say they are Jews and are not.
What? They say they are Jews, but guess what? They are not. Because who are the true Jews? Hey, bro, young man, who are the true Jews today?
Say what?
Who are the true Jews?
Christian?
Huh?
Christian?
No. Who are the true Jews, sis? You don't know?
Who are the
Sid was just listening. Y'all just walked up.
I just want to
Who are the true Jews, Sid? Huh? Tell my man.
That's right. I'm a Christian.
No.
You're a Christian, so watch this. It's different because a Jew. What's your name, bro?
Right.
Trey? Sis, what's your name? Key. Trey and Key. Trey, the Jew is a nationality. Christian is religion. A Jew is somebody that's a Jew by birth.
Alright.
But we just read the scripture. Read it one more time.
Revelation,
Jay, don't go nowhere. Come on.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9.
Come on your head, man. Come on.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Y'all ever been up there? Don't park down the street.
I know what I said.
You ever see the people on Saturday walking up and down the street with the black yarmulkes on their head? They say they're Jews, but guess what God said? No, they're not. No, they're not. You with me, Sid? So who are the Jews? We are. We are the Jews. So I want y'all to understand this, because we're trying to prove who the Israelites are, right? Y'all know who the Israelites are, Key and Trey? Y'all never heard of it? Never heard of Israel? Never? Come over here and look at the sign then. I want y'all to see this. Y'all gotta get introduced to this pure knowledge. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Let's go to verse 68, because Jay said he got something to do. I bet. Come on, say it. Let's run. I ain't slick, man. I've been around the block. So how did the Israelites? So y'all see yourself on that sign? Which one of y'all? Huh? Everybody say that all quiet, man. Judah!
He at the top.
You at the top. You at the top of all people. You didn't know it. So how did we get to America? So we know that we're the Jews, right? Prove that just now. How did the blacks get to America? He said on a boat. What do you say? On a boat, Trey? It's your girl? Huh? You thought we'd been here? Some of us were here as Native Americans. But if your father's not a Native American and he's American black, you got here on a slave ship. Your foreparents, your four great-great-great, got here on a slave ship. What about you, Kaya? Oh, don't let me forget about you. Huh? Yeah, how do you think American blacks got here? On a slave ship? Now watch this, Trey. Kaya, Sid, Jay, Tim. Is that in the Bible? You say, yeah. But what was your question when you first got up here? Is what we just talking about in the Bible? So how do you know? Is it in the Bible? He says, yeah. What y'all say? Yes, that the Israelites came to America on ships. Is that in the Bible? She said what? She's not sure. What do y'all say? Huh? She said not that she can remember, Trey. I'll let your girl speak for you, man. You don't know. So now we got to see if we came. How do y'all? Everybody agrees that we came here on ships, right? Yeah, right. Everybody said we came here on ships, right? Read Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Before we read this, does everybody here believe in the Bible? Everybody does? Look at Kaya's face. Oh, God. What was that hesitation, man? Everybody on the same page, Kaya. What happened? It's okay. So I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that too. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee.
Who's thee? You just saying that. Us? I got him. Yeah. Us? Who's thee? Read Deuteronomy 1:1. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who's Deuteronomy written to, Trey? See? Come on, Trey. He was thinking about what he about to do later on. Come on, Trey. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So remember the thee, right? Thee means you. You. So who is the thee? Go back to 1 and 1. You with me? You sure? Y'all with me? Everybody here with me? Come on, Trey. Come on, man. We gotta be right here with it. Read.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So who is the book of Deuteronomy written to, Trey? Who's us? It says unto all what?
Unto all Israel.
Who? Very good. All
So
Israel.
the whole Bible is not written to the whole Israel?
Yeah, the whole Bible is written to all Israel. Yeah. But not to the white man, that's for sure. So, Deuteronomy 28:68, right? It says, in the thee. So, Trey answered it, but said, who is the thee? Oh, damn. Come on, Zed. I'm trying to get to the next point. Read it one more time.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto what?
Unto all Israel.
Right. Key gonna talk about Israel. Unto all Israel, right? Right? The Israelites are who? These people you see on this sign. These are the 12 tribes of Israel. So if you guys say, everybody here said they're from the tribe of Judah, right? You are a part of the Israelite nation. You understand? They're not African American. You're not a nigga. You're not a Negro. You are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You understand, Trey? You with me? My man, I know you was with me, bro. I knew it. I could see it in your eyes. So, go back to Deuteronomy 28. Read it verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord will bring the Israelites into Now what's Egypt, Key? All that mouth. Right. All that mouth. Key, what's Egypt, Key? Look at that. Give me Exodus, man. All right.
Again.
You wrote that on the test, so you get an F. Come on, Key. Who is Egypt? Let's read what Egypt is. Come on.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the what?
Out of the house of bondage.
So, Jay, what is Egypt? Read it one more time. No, I know his face just told me something. Read it one more time.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What's Egypt? Out of the house of what? Look, Keith. The house of bondage. Read it one more time.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So what's Egypt? Right. So what is the house of bondage, Trey? That's a good answer. I like that answer. That's all right. So what do you think the house of bondage is, said? Huh? So if you're in bondage, what are you in? Somebody has you tied up, right? What is another word for captivity, Kaya? Hostage. Give me the word that starts with an S.
Slavery.
All praise the Most High. How do we get here in America? On slave ships. So if Egypt is slavery, go back to Deuteronomy 28:68.
Deuteronomy.
Hey, what's up, bro? Bro, you ain't subscribed yet? Look at this guy, man. You ain't right, man. Press the button. Press the button.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what?
Egypt again.
Trey, you remember what Egypt was? Which is what? Very good, Trey, man. My man right there. He says, out of the house of bond, out of slavery. So he said, the Lord will bring you into slavery again with what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Key, how did the blacks get to America?
With ships.
So now, think about this. Because y'all can't let this go over y'all head. Who wrote that? Moses, right? Did Moses write this in 1618 when he went on ships? No. Moses wrote that thousands of years before that, right? Right? So Moses is saying that the people he was with at that time, who were who? The Israelites will go into slavery again on what? Now how did we get to America? So who is the Bible talking about?
You talking about us? Right. Talking about us.
Where's the bomb sound? You know what I'm saying? The Bible's talking about us. So when you read, you can't look at it like it's a foreign thing. When you read the Bible, it's talking about your foremothers. When you read people like Judith, who saved her people, you gotta get pride from that. Don't get pride from Cardi B. Don't get pride from that sister that's saying, look at Trey's face. I said Cardi B, he said,
I don't even listen to her.
Cap. She talking about she don't listen to her. Stop capping. So you can't get your pride in your identity from people like Cardi B or that one sister that be like F-R-E-E-F nigga free. Well, she about to start singing with me, bro. She started singing it. What's the other one by Ice Spice?
What's her name?
You thought I was feeling you? That nigga.
Oh, you talking about her?
Look, she's not doing a finger. You see what I'm saying? That's not your foremother. That's not righteous. You got to come back to your true nationality. Hey, it is what it is. What is a hit dog holler? You know what I'm saying? The shoe fit, you gotta wear that thing. It's okay, we was talking about them earlier. They listen to Young Boy Never Broke Again. Look at Trey. Who you listen to, Trey? You look like you listen to J. Cole. Oh, you listen. I listen to King Von. But listen, that can't be the people we look to as role models. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. What color is Jesus Christ? Y'all been to church? All y'all been to church, right? What color is Jesus Christ? Everybody been to church here before. What color is Jesus Christ? That's a problem. Who says he's black? Raise your hand. Everybody say he's black, right? How come when you go to your mama's church, Trey, he a white man? Huh? Answer me that. If everybody thinks Christ is black, which he is, how come he's written in the church as a white man? You want to know why?
I don't know about that.
What? What? Say what? What you don't know? Tell me. What the hell is this? Jay, why, when you go to your mama's church, whenever you go, or grandmama force you to come to church, why is the white man portrayed as Christ if you think in your mind that he's black? Huh? How do we know what color? How do we prove what color Christ is?
It tells us.
Give me Revelation 1. It does tell us. It does tell us. I'm gonna read it real quick. Come on.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14.
We got to get to the root of the matter. Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So look at that sign all the way to the end. His hair is what color? White like what? Wool. What people on the earth have woolly hair today? Black people, right? You know, a lot of our women don't love the fact that they got woolly hair, so they perm it, put weaves in, right? Because we forgot that our foremothers used to have the most glorious hair on the earth. Right. And then what happens is the white man comes and tells our sisters that their definition of beauty is what beauty is, so then you see dark-skinned women walking around with blonde hair. You see what I'm saying? That's the truth. Or all the sisters walking around with weaves looking like the flowing white woman. Look at me. They be doing this. Trey, don't they be doing this with the long nails? Oh, God. Or like this. These. Come on, Trey. Talk to me. They be doing this, right, Sid? Come on, man. Scratching like it's itchy. Take that shit off, man. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Meaning, the reason why his eyes were red, like a flame of fire, because he drank wine. When black people drink wine, their eyes turn red. Or they drink alcohol, their eyes turn red. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So his feet were black, right? Trey, if you was wearing some sandals, or your kid got some sandals on. Kaya, you got some sandals on. Look at her feet. Her feet the same color as the rest of her body, right? So just like Christ, it said his feet were like burnt brass. Read on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
So it said his feet were like burnt brass. So if something burnt, it turned black, right? So Christ was dark skinned. That's proof right there. Jesus Christ was dark skinned. Y'all with me? So now we know that Jesus is black, right, Sid?
How do I know he black though?
Huh?
It's dark skinned.
No, so remember, what was his hair texture? White like what?
Like wool.
Like wool. What people on the earth got woolly hair? Your baby got woolly hair. See what I'm saying? That's how you know. I never see no damn dark Indian with no woolly hair. It's woolly. It's woolly, sis. What do they call the black man's hair? Nappy, right?
Yeah.
Nappy goes back to wool. If you look at the definition of nappy, it goes back to wool.
Like tightly coiled.
Right, tightly coiled hair. That's wool. So now, we know Jesus Christ is black. We know we are the Israelites, right?
Right.
So, how do we escape captivity? Because we're still in captivity.
Right.
How do we escape?
That's the question I have.
That's a good question.
I'm telling you right now, you hear the answer, you can't run away from it.
That's a good question.
Everybody talking about, oh yeah. Oh, hey, what do they say? You better keep the same energy. Huh? I like Trey, he all right. Keep the same energy, because I'm about to talk about some stuff out here. I'm going to start with Sid and Jay. Verse 15. So we know you're Israelites, right? Israelites are God's chosen people. Hold on, we gotta talk about Deuteronomy 7 and 6 first. I know we don't got that much time. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. I'm gonna try to run through it quick with y'all, but y'all gotta, I feel like I've seen you before, man. Have I seen you before? Yeah, I don't know. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Trey, who is the thou? Huh? The Israelites, right? Right, Key? Come on.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
So Jay, you know, you can start boasting to your homies and say, I'm a chosen one. You know what I'm saying? You know, when people say, I'm him, you for real, you are him. Because you are an Israelite. God said he what?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
So you're chosen. Everybody here is chosen by God. Because you're an Israelite. Read. Tim, you gotta go? I'll see you at the school, man. All right, all praise. Lord's will.
To be a special people.
So God calls all y'all in front of me as special people. Read.
Unto himself. Above.
No. Next to and equal to the white man.
Above.
No. Next to and equal to Japanese men.
Above.
No. Next to and equal to Arabs.
Above all people that are on the face of the earth.
Jay, what did God just say? You are what? Above what?
I said on the mic.
Huh?
I said.
Come on, Key. I asked Jay, man. You ain't Jay. Above what? You know, y'all two know because y'all was paying attention. Jay was looking at the lights down there. Man. I know you getting tired, man. I'm gonna let y'all go soon,
The
man.
lights over there.
Say it. Above what? Huh? No, above what, Kaya? Come on, read it again. Oh yeah, that's a good answer.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are on the face of the earth.
So y'all understand that you are above all nations on the earth. That's what God just said. With me, Jay? You above everybody, every white kid you see on TikTok doing some dumb dance. You're above them. You understand? Every white man you see in a business suit making more money than you, understand you are above them.
Right.
Because God is not dealing with them. He's dealing with you. Y'all too. So, remember I'm saying, as Israelites, you must keep God's commandments. That's what we forgot as a people. That's how we get out of captivity. Right? How old are y'all?
19.
19? You grow hair on your face? Not yet? You grow hair on your face, Ed? A little bit? You be shaving it? Yeah? You grow hair on your face? Watch this. Give me Leviticus 21.
Leviticus chapter 21 and verse 5.
I gotta run through them because we gotta go. Read.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
None of y'all doing that. That's good. Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
How shall they what?
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So you were an Israelite, right? You're above all people, right? So now you have to act like it. You cannot shave your beard. So everybody you see out here that can grow hair on their face, they got hair. Because a beard is a badge of manly dignity. The only people that don't have beards are women and children. So be a man and have a beard because God commands you to. You understand? A clean face is not where it's at, bruh. Beard game is where it's at. I don't care what Key said. God like your smooth face. Throw that in the trash. You need to do what God says.
That's right.
So now, I talked about the beard, right? It's y'all turn. Give me Hebrews 13. So y'all like the information that was coming out, right? The energy, she's talking about sure. Like she wasn't just up here having a good time. Come on now. So remember I said keep the same energy, right? How long y'all been together? Look at Trey. Oh God. You about to get punched when you get home, man. Jesus.
I say,
You been a minute? A couple hours. Oh, y'all ain't even been together.
No.
How long y'all been together, Key? Key, come on. How long y'all been
I
together?
ain't know him. I ain't come with him.
How long y'all been together?
How long we been together?
Year, 2 years?
I say, 5 months.
Huh? A month? Is that true?
That's better than the other 2. Yeah.
Just a month. Okay. Now, as Israelites, is it okay? I'm gonna ask y'all too. Is it okay for Israelites to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Go on, Jay. You are above all people, right? God gave his laws to you, right? So is it okay for an Israelite to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? What you think? You said no. Yeah, you like no. Is it right? Say it, what you think? You think it's okay? You think it's alright? What you think, Trey? Think it's alright? I mean, you got one, so you must think it's alright. You think it's okay? Why? Huh?
I'm gonna have our next generation coming.
I'll tell you how. By marriage.
That comes after.
Watch this.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage.
Now let me ask you this. Can I find boyfriend the word or girlfriend the word in the Bible? Probably not, right? Huh? You can't find that, right? Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
What is it? What is God? How does God feel about marriage? It's what?
Is honorable.
It's what?
Is honorable in all. And the bed undefiled.
When you're a married man, like I'm a married man, he's a married man. When you're a married man, your bed, meaning the things you do inside your room, is not defiled. It's okay. God says, y'all good. You want to jump out the chandelier, do a cartwheel, and handle your business? That's okay, because you are married. But if you're not married, is it okay? Let's read.
But whoremongers.
What is it?
But whoremongers.
Let's talk about the word boyfriend, because the word whoremonger actually means boyfriend. It's the same thing. Trey, it's for you, man. I love you. I have to talk to you about it. Whoremonger, you know what that means? I like the analogy you used earlier. You seen Black Panther, right? Remember Killmonger? Why'd they call him Killmonger? He killed a whole bunch of men. He had dots all over his body. He killed a whole bunch of people. So if a Killmonger meaning you kill so many people, what is a whoremonger? You deal with a lot of women.
That's right.
You sleep, take, do a lot of women, right? Right, Trey?
Are you up? Ask me.
Trey, you with me? Come on, Key. Come on, Key. We coming to you next, Key. You all with me? Y'all got girlfriends? You had one?
I had one.
You see, that's a problem. So Trey, Jay, what about you? You got a girl right now? You dealing with somebody? You Snapchatting somebody? Yeah? Okay. So guess what God calls you though, bro? A what?
But whoremongers.
Because when you're a boyfriend, y'all don't usually, especially when y'all young. Y'all, how old are you? You 20 something? Yeah, you're 18. Y'all 19, right? When you're young, you 21. That's okay. You're still young. When you're young like that, you don't have yourself established, right, Trey? Usually, you don't have your own house. You don't have stuff set up. So what tends to happen is you take women. You might stay with them for a year or two, then you go to the next one, then you go to the next one. That's why God calls boyfriends whoremongers. Because a man of an Israelite nation is supposed to be a what, Trey? A husband. You understand? So you can't, right now, y'all out of order. Y'all young. You're not even of marriageable age yet. How old are you, Key? You're 19. 20. When you're 20, that's marriageable age. Now let me ask y'all, are y'all doing the nasty?
No, we're not.
Yet.
You've been taking the cookies
Y'all
off.
driving? Right, come on now. He driving. He taking the cookies at the cookie. You doing something now.
Driving.
You driving around with no parental supervision. Something going on.
You tell something amazing.
That probation got nothing to do with dealing with a woman. So I'm telling y'all are of the Israelite nation. You understand that, right? Read it one more time.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
What will God do?
God will judge.
I'm going to read how God judges you. Trey, Jay, Sid, talking to that Snapchat girl. Huh? You just Snapchatted before you got here. How will God judge you? I'm asking y'all. How does God judge a boyfriend or a whoremonger? How do you think he'll judge you? You don't know. You don't even think about that. Just hit the cookies and leave. So, Trey, how do you think God would judge you?
That's what I do.
Oh God, come on, Jay. Huh? How do you think he'll judge you? He said whoremongers and adulterers, so she would be the adulterer, you would be the whoremonger. He said he will judge. How will he judge you? Give me Deuteronomy 28, then we're going to wrap it up. 61, you got it?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness.
Every what?
Every sickness.
Every what, Trey? Come on.
And every plague.
Every what?
Every plague. Which is not written.
Which is what?
Which is not written in the book of this law. Them will the Lord bring upon thee.
That's judgment.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word